My friends, it's a great day at Costco because today the April coupon book launched, and I'm not lying when I say there are a lot of Bobby approved deals in here. So many, let's not waste any time and go into deal number one. For the best chip at Costco by far, the Siete tortilla chip. These are about $1 an ounce at most grocery stores. On sale, oh my gosh, 30 cents an ounce, limit 5. That is an unbeatable deal. Why do I call it the best chip at Costco? Because what have I been saying for years? So many of the chips here are cooked in seed oils like canola or sunflower, but they do have that new sweet potato chip we talked about a few weeks ago. Siete, as always, cooks their chips in best-in-class avocado oil. Avocado oil is literally the opposite of seed oils. It's anti-inflammatory, it's not highly refined. And this is a paleo tortilla chip, meaning it doesn't have corn, it's cassava-based. Love the chia seeds, love the coconut flour. These are fantastic. You take this, spoiler alert, dip it in some of the guacamole or mashed avocado on sale, winning. My friends, do me a favor, look at the price of the Raos. It's on sale for an unbeatable deal of 16 cents per ounce. It's also by the garbage can here, so we'll walk away. If you buy this at most grocery stores, it will be probably 60 to 70% more expensive. I've talked about this so much in the past, but one of the things I love about Raos, as opposed to like something like Classico, is that when you look at the ingredients, it's made with whole tomatoes, whereas a lot of budget marinaras, this is a little bit cheaper, are made with tomato paste reconstituted with water. So it's tomato paste and water. It's a lower quality tomato, but there's been a kerfuffle online, specifically on Instagram, about Raos. Somebody had been contacting customer service about what kind of olive oil they use, and I always just assumed it was olive oil, it says it. Well, that person got a response that it was a combination of extra virgin olive oil and refined olive oil, which if that were true, would not be good at all. As of the time of filming this video on Thursday morning, on my DMs, they have not gotten back to me yet, Raos. They said they were gonna check. So if it is just olive oil, then I'm cool. But if it's a combination of extra virgin and refined olive oil, refined means it was extra virgin, it was olive oil, then they put a lot of heat, a lot of pressure, a lot of refinement to make it refined olive oil. That would be bad. So I don't know as of yet. We'll have to update it in the future. It's still a decent one, but let's play the game of you can give her this or you can give her that. Paisana is 16 cents also. And even though in my opinion it doesn't taste quite as good as Raos, the ingredients are equal if not better because it's organic tomatoes, which is nice. These are not organic, not the biggest deal in the world, but it's extra virgin olive oil versus the mystery olive oil. So in the meantime, if you want to play it safe, you can just get Paisana, but as soon as I hear back from Raos on the DM, I will let you know. My friends, look at this deal on pre-made guacamole. I make my own guac at home, but in the rare times I don't want to make it, these guys make a mean one. It's Good Foods. I think they're based out of Milwaukee. It's $6.99 for chunky or the classic bowls. Honestly, I think if you had to do the math, there's 30 ounces of mashed avocados in here for $7. I think it would cost more to go to the store, even buy here, that quantity of avocados to make it yourself. And my qualm with some store-bought guacamoles is that they have a very acidic taste. That's because they'll sometimes put extracts in there or too much citric acid. They don't put any of that. They actually put real organic lime juice in here. So in my opinion, it tastes almost as good as my homemade guacamole, but it's ready for you already. Bonus points, what's in avocados? Really, really good fats. This is such a great deal. If you don't want to make it at home, if you want to save time and money, you cannot beat that deal. Do you see what I see, my friends? Kerrygold's on sale in April. It usually happens once a year or on the holidays. And this is a great deal. To get it for $5.44 a pound is fantastic. Now, interesting update about this because Kerrygold has always been Bobby approved. And it always says milk from grass-fed cows. But in the past, I've always said this was 80% grass-fed. Kerrygold, that was nice to send me a message saying I was wrong. It's actually 95% grass-fed, which is the same as the New Zealand Kirkland one. 95% grass-fed, the other 5% is non-GMO. perfectly Bobby approved like that. They have silver and gold, unsalted, salted, for $5.44, great price. Still not quite as cheap as $4.99 for the Kirkland New Zealand grass-fed, but if you love your Kerrygold, you will never, ever, ever, ever get a better deal than right now. We got some juice on sale here. Before I talk about that juice, I want to talk about this juice. I'm crushing the new Flav City Brownie Batter Protein Smoothie. It just came out as a permanent flavor. And there's a really interesting deal on YouTube Shorts right now. They're doing a 20% off for the next couple days only, just of brownie batter, but you have to click the shopping link. I'll link to it here, and YouTube actually funds that 20% discount, but it's just for you on YouTube, and it's just until Sunday. So click over to that short. This is brownie batter with real organic butter, non-GMO buttermilk, and the grass-fed whey, the grass-fed collagen, and all that deal. So check that out. Now, speaking of checking out, these are the OGs of juice. This is naked juice. And back in the 90s when this came out, people were pretty jazzed about that. This is basically 12 for $12, but this is not the kind of juice I would drink. And the ingredients are so small, I gotta throw on my glasses here. So I wanna show you a couple things. Every flavor, whether it's strawberry banana, berry blast, has natural flavoring there. Natural flavors are the biggest lie in the grocery store. But this is not anywhere slow pasteurized or high pressure. This is ultra high temperature pasteurized, which means it nukes or kills the living nutrition in here. Also, they're sweetening it with apple juice concentrate and cranberry juice concentrate. Anything from concentrate is also highly processed here. And 35 grams of natural sugar is a lot for a juice. I know it's not added, but that's a lot. Combine that with the ultra pasteurization and the concentrate and the natural flavors, no. I know it's a little more expensive, but I just walked over. These are the greens you want. These are organic greens. These are not organic. This is high pressure pasteurized, meaning it doesn't kill the living nutrition. This only has 5 grams of natural sugar here, and it's lower sugar, higher nutrient dense vegetables. Yes, it's double the price, but still, this compared to any of the grocery store is great. If you want juice, yay. If you want that juice, not so much. We are going to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of this video. Is it NordVPN or some crappy iOS game? No, it's something that I really love and use, and they support the channel forever. It's Seed Probiotic. How many videos have I made over the years? I like that one. How many videos have I made talking about why you want to foster your gut bacteria with good fermented foods? It's super duper important. But in addition to that, you want a good probiotic. And by good, I mean one that actually works, because the scary fact about most probiotics, they never make it to your colon, they die in your stomach acids. Seed makes one that not only survives your tummy acids because it's a pill within a pill, but it has 24 custom strains of bacteria that really help you when it comes to bowel movements, skin health, immune, and more. In fact, they have a kids one for kids 3 to 17. How's it going?
It's going good. This is Bobby, the one with the app I use.
How are you? Oh,
I use the app all
well, thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. No, it's Bobby approved. Yes, it is. But, oh, you're so kind.
I love Rosie.
Rose is the best. I agree. Thank you, girls. Speaking of Rosie, Rose takes the Seed Probiotic for kids 3 to 17. It has 9 custom strains of bacteria that work. So listen, if you're in the market for a probiotic that is really good and helps your colon, try Seed. My link down below gets you 25% off your first month supply, and it has free shipping. They actually do international shipping for a flat rate. Seed is the GOAT. Check them out. Coconut water is on sale, which is great because, fun fact, in coconut water are natural electrolytes, which are great as we transition into spring and summer. But this is a peculiar one, because if you scan this Vita Coco with the Bobby approved app, why is it not Bobby approved? If you click on see more, sugar. There's actually sugar in this Vita Coco. And even though, yes, it's 1 gram per unit, why, oh why, do they put cane sugar in a perfectly sweet coconut water? There's one other thing I don't like about it too. Notice how this is shelf stable, but the one I'm going to show you in a second is in the fridge. This lives out here thanks to Louis Pasteur and pasteurization. This is highly pasteurized, high heat pasteurized coconut water, which makes it shelf stable. But like I've said before, that kills some of the living nutrition in the coconut water. I'd much rather you try the Kirkland Pink coconut water. We'll double check it. Tis. Bobby approved. Why? Because number one, look what it says on the front, no added sugar. More importantly, because it lives in the fridge section here, it's not high heat pasteurized. It's pasteurized with pressure, so there's more living nutrition in the coconut water compared to the shelf stable one. Yes, it's a little more expensive, but this is awesome. You'll notice whenever I drink something out on the road, it's usually out of like a Yeti or this monster glass thing that Desi got on Amazon. Plastic is out, and I'll talk about why in a minute, but this is such a great deal. 2 massive thermo flasks, 40 ounces each for $19.99. These cost so much more anywhere else. Why do I like these? Listen, stainless steel. Yes, the top is plastic, but the base is stainless steel. I made a video about this recently, but we gotta stop drinking water out of plastic bottles. Yes, it's bad for the environment, but they are showing more and more proof that the nano and micro particles of plastic are going into the water and they're finding it in our body. It has phthalates, it has endocrine disruptors. No, I wonder why infertility is at an all-time high. No more plastic bottles. When you leave the house, fill it up with something like this. This is the way to go. When you wash it, I wouldn't put the top piece in the dishwasher because that's made of plastic, and the high heat of the dishwasher can leach out some of the toxins in there, but you can totally machine wash the base. That or glass is the way to go. Let's mosey on over here. This is like the homeware section of the video. This is a long video, by the way, and I wasn't going to split it into a two-parter because I read the comments on the last Costco two-part I did, and people were outraged. They said there's no need. There could have been 2 videos. It could have been 1. Bobby just did it for the AdSense dollars. No, I did it because we were leaving for Disney the following day, and I didn't have time to make a second video, but I'm not going to make that mistake again. And you're not going to make a mistake with either of these. KitchenAid stand mixer. This is not your normal one. This is the Pro. What does that mean? It's got that nice handle that makes the bowl go up and down. This will last a lifetime. We have one at home. We use it all the time. To get it for $100 off is a great deal. Just make sure you use it. Don't be one of those people who put it on their wedding registry and it collects dust for years and years. Blender. Vitamix probably makes one of the best blenders on the market, even though it's still $3.19. Such a great deal. It will blend like nobody's business. It does do a great job of making sauces and stuff like that. But just do me a favor. See how the top here of the carafe is plastic? Leilani and I were actually making homemade fruit roll-ups yesterday. PSA, don't do that. It took 8 hours to make in the food dehydrator and it didn't really work out. But I used frozen and thawed strawberries that I heated. And instead of putting it in plastic, I have a stainless steel carafe that'll go on top of that too. I don't believe in putting hot liquids like hot sauces and soups in plastic because it can start to leach out the chemicals and toxins in the plastic. But for everything else, this is a beast of a blender for a great price considering the quality. You know, a common thing that people do for their gut is they'll take raw apple cider vinegar with the mother, which Costco has a great deal in the middle aisle. They'll put it in about a tablespoon and 4 ounces of water and take a shot in the morning. It's great for a gut reset, but some people can't handle the vinegar in their mouth, and they make a lot of ACV supplements, pills on sale, ACV gummies on sale. And this one is actually one of the few that's Bobby approved. The only issue with this one is that it's not apple cider vinegar with the probiotic mother, but it still has the ACV benefits. And I like the fact that it's just dehydrated ACV and no other ingredients. So if you can't do the raw vinegar shots in water diluted, this is your best option with $4 off. The same cannot be said about Les gummies, because the gummies with the apple cider vinegar are actually, in my opinion, kind of like a candy because all of a sudden they're sweetened with tapioca syrup and cane sugar to the tune of 3 grams per serving, which is just about 3/4 of a teaspoon of sugar. And they have the sunflower oil and the natural flavors. So I'd say no to this gummy here, but yes to the pill. But if you can do it, the liquid ACV in water is the best. Friends, that is it for what's on sale in the April coupon book. A lot of stuff, a long video, but totally worth it. I am gonna do some more shopping. I actually might pop on a live stream and do an impromptu live at Costco, but that is it. I'll be back next week with some new videos at some other grocery store, but until then, I leave you like I always do. # keep on cooking. Mad love from me to your family, and peace. Bye.